Alright, what is going on, guys? I'm your host here, UnspeakableGaming, and today we're going to be taking a look at an awesome mod. This is going to be the Tux Weapons Mod for Minecraft 1.6.2. So this is probably a very popular mod that y'all probably have already heard of, but if you haven't heard of it, it is a really awesome mod, and it's really great weapons mod, basically. That's why it's obviously called the Tux Weapons Mod, and I believe it's called Tux because the creator of it, his name is Tux or something like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So we're going to start from here, from the crossbow. We're going to go all the way down this row, and then we'll come over to this last row over here. So hopefully we don't run out of daylight. Hopefully we can do this all in one good Minecraft day, and hopefully it's not too long of a review. So let's go ahead and start off with the very first thing. This is going to be the crossbow. So obviously we're going to have these really cool things. As you can see, you're going to have dynamite, you're going to have these new battle axes, hammers, all this awesome stuff. And yeah, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. So obviously here we're going to have a crossbow, and I'm going to show you all the crafting recipes. So if we go in here, this is going to be how you're going to craft a crossbow, as you can see. So if you want to pause the video at any of these times and get these crafting recipes, then you're definitely welcome to do that, but I'm not going to stop it so you can get crafting recipes. So here's going to be the crossbow. Then here you're going to have your two types of bolts right here. You're going to have a normal bolt, and that is crafted with 2 iron ingots, a feather, and you're going to have your bolt right here. And then you're also going to have a poisonous bolt, and that is with a spider eye and a bone. So as you can see, and simply to load this, if you are in survival mode, obviously if you're in creative mode, you're going to have unlimited shots. But if you're not, then obviously you're going to have to load it yourself. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves, I guess we could grab ourselves a sheep. That would be a good demonstration. So if we wanted to load our normal boat, we would right click it just like that, and as you can see, it disappears in our inventory. But obviously we're in creative, so we're gonna have infinity of those. So if we go ahead and spawn a sheep and use our crossbow, we're going to pull it back just like we would with a normal bow, and then let it go. And as you can see, fully charged, pretty close, it gets the sheep down with about 1 hit. Then also, let's go ahead and test out our poisonous bow. So if we go ahead and right click that, as you can see, now the poisonous bow is going to be loaded in the crossbow. So let's go ahead and spawn our sheep, and let's go ahead and load our bow. We're going to back up a little bit for this one, and then we'll go ahead and shoot it. And as you can see, there's some poisonous effects right there, but it still killed it in 1 hit. So let's go ahead and do some far range, I guess you could say, hits. I think I missed on that one. So maybe if we point it right at it, is it really? Yeah. As you can see, this thing is going to be really accurate. So if you get the crosshairs right on, then you will definitely hit it. So as you can see, we got that cow from 2 hits from about, I guess you could say, 50 blocks away. So that is pretty freaking sweet in my opinion. So let's go ahead and set our sheep right here. Let's go ahead and back to our crossbow thing and throw our crossbow back in there because we don't need it anymore. So next, we're going to have dynamite. And obviously, I'm pretty sure you all know what dynamite is. It's obviously going to be an explosive thing that you are going to throw and is going to blow up. So this is going to be how you're going to craft it right here. If we go ahead and take our stick of dynamite, and we're going to head and simply throw it. You're not going to set it down or anything. The way you would use it is you would just throw it just like that, and whenever it hits the ground, it is obviously going to blow up. So if we throw it at a sheep or something like that, as you can see, it will affect the sheep, or as you can see, if I can get it to hit the sheep. But basically, as you can see, you kind of get the point. If you wanted to spam them, you could. As you can see, I just throw a whole bunch of them right there, and it's just going to spam and blow everything up, basically. So let's go ahead and fly back over here to our little area. Let's go ahead and throw our dynamite in there because we don't want to blow anything else up. And the next thing is actually really cool. This is going to be a fire charge cannon. And the way you're going to craft this, most of the stuff is going to be in the nether, as you can see. So this is going to be our fire charge cannon. As you can see, when I'm actually holding this in my hand, I'm actually going to be really slow because, as you can see, this thing is absolutely ginormous. And as you can see, I'm walking really slow. So this is me sprinting right now, and then this is me flying. As you can see, I can go really slow with this thing. So basically, how you use this thing is you're obviously going to hold it in your hand, and you're going to right click, and it's going to pull back just like that, and you're going to shoot a fire charge which blows up. So if we go ahead and shoot it at the ground, kind of at the pig, it's going to hit the pig, blow up, and possibly kill it. So as you can see, let's go ahead and go in F5 mode and see what this thing looks like. Let's kind of shoot at the cow, and boom. As you can see, sometimes it'll set it on fire, and as you can see, there's kind of like lava down there, which is actually pretty cool. So that's a pretty useful weapon. As you can see, like I said, you go slow whenever you are carrying it in your hand. So let's go ahead and throw that very powerful weapon back in there, and this is going to be the EMP grenade, aka the redstone EMP grenade. And when you craft this, you're actually going to get 3 of them instead of just 1 like you would do the other ones. And basically what this thing is going to do is when you throw it on some type of a redstone circuit, it will actually blow it up, or not blow it up, but activate the redstone. And what I meant to say blow it up, because if you were to get TNT, this would be really useful. So for example, if you want to mess with your friends on a server or something and they had some sort of a redstone circuit, you could basically just throw this thing at them, and as you can see, it's going to activate all the redstone around them. So for example, let's go ahead and do an example with TNT. So if I were to put some TNT blocks down, then if I were to go ahead and throw this on here, as you can see, it's just going to activate the TNT just like that, and it will do the same thing with any types of other redstone. So if you have a redstone circuit, it's obviously going to activate the redstone circuit, and if you have like doors or anything that has to do with redstone, it's obviously going to activate it. So you can probably scare your friends with this ghost-like grenade type thing. So next is going to be our actual, I guess you could say, weapons, like the axes, the hammers, and stuff like this. I mean, obviously these are weapons too, but these are one of my favorites. So here we're going to have all our axes, and by the way, as you can see, these are all diamond, and they do not come like that. So if you go into combat right here, as you can see, you will be able to craft them not just diamond, but you can have iron, gold, wood, stone, and all that other stuff. So these are all diamond, as you can see, but this is just for example. Obviously, you can replace the diamonds with iron ingots or gold ingots, and you can obviously have a gold one instead of a diamond one. So obviously, this is going to be a battle axe right here, and it is going to do 9+ attack damage. So it's going to do 2 more, I believe, than a diamond sword, because the diamond sword, I believe, it does 7, I think. So as you can see, this is basically going to kill most animals, or not everything, not like ghosts and everything, but your normal simple creatures like sheep and stuff like that. It's usually going to kill most of them with 1 hit. So basically, it's like basically mix of a diamond stone. It's makes like a mix of a diamond sword and a diamond axe, and it's like powerful as crap. So here, next, moving on, we have the diamond hammer, and this is going to be one that's a little bit special. Basically, you're going to have to pull it back just like this, and you're going to let it go, and it's actually basically, I guess you could say, like a Hulk smash hammer. Let me go ahead and change the weather right here, because we don't want rainy weather on us. Hopefully it will go away in a sec. So basically, we can pull this thing back, and it's basically going to shoot these sheep, I guess you could say. It's kind of like a Hulk hammer. I'm not 100% sure how this thing works, but as you can see, you're just gonna pull it back, and I don't know why. I think it's supposed to destroy the ground, but it's not doing it. It has these weird effects. I'm not sure. Maybe it's only if I'm in survival. No, okay, it's not doing it either. Okay, I have no idea what's up with that. Maybe some bug, I have no idea. But it's supposed to destroy a little bit of the ground, kind of like you would do with dynamite. So let's go ahead and put that away, and let's move on to the knife. So these are going to be your diamond throwing knives, and also you can obviously have different types of throwing knives. You can have iron ones, stone ones, gold ones, wooden ones, and stuff like that. So these are going to be a little expensive to make. Simply 1 diamond and a stick will give you 8 of these diamond throwing knives. Same thing with the wood ones and all the other stuff. So basically, these are going to be throwing knives, and you can only use them once, which kind of sucks in my opinion. But then again, it does give you 8 of them, and it's only 1 diamond to make 8 of them. So I guess it's pretty useful. Basically, how you use them, as you can see, you're just going to throw them just like that. And ooh, I can actually pick them up now. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. Okay, when I installed this mod from 1.6.1, you couldn't pick them up, but I guess he fixed it. Okay, well, when I was messing around with the Tux mod in 1.6.1, you actually couldn't pick up the knives. So I guess now you can, which is pretty cool. As you can see, they're dropping on the ground. As you can see, they kind of stick in the ground. That's pretty cool. Okay, I didn't know that. I guess they would stick in anything, basically. Wow, that is actually really cool. Okay, when I looked at this mod and was thinking about reviewing it, they didn't have this. They would stick in stuff, but you couldn't pick them up after. They would basically just disappear. So as you can see, they're just like normal throwing knives, basically. Obviously, it just says knife, but it's actually going to be a throwing knife. So if we wanted to just throw them all up on the wall. Now, obviously, I'm in creative mode, so I'm going to have infinity of these. But if you're in survival, you're obviously going to run out. So let's go ahead and throw away this extra stuff that we picked up. Let's go ahead and put our knives back in there. And then here is going to be our mace. And obviously, like I said, you can craft this with iron and stuff. So it's going to take 4 diamonds and a stick. And then here is going to be your diamond mace. Like I said, you can also have an iron mace, a gold mace, and stuff like that. And this is going to give you random attacks. So basically, it might give you 1 attack that's 9 hearts. It might give you 1 attack that's 5 hearts. It might give you 1 attack that's 7. It's basically going to give you completely random attacks. So basically, that is a 1-hit kill. that is not a one-hit kill. So as you can see, it's basically going to give you random amounts of hits. So as you can see, it's pretty sweet, pretty awesome in my opinion. I think it's pretty cool. It's a pretty interesting weapon. I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. If I were to make any of these weapons, I would probably make the throwing knives, which are pretty freaking cool now that you can retrieve them. I would make the throwing knives, and I would probably make the battle axe. Those are probably have to be my favorites. But go ahead and moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at the diamond shield, and let's go ahead and change the time back to 100 so we don't waste any time. So let's go ahead and take our diamond shield, and let's go ahead and take a zombie. Oh yeah, by the way, how to spawn this. I forgot to tell you that. Whoops, my bad. So as you can see, this is going to be how you're going to, not spawn it, craft it, whatever. Sorry, I'm getting a little crazy. It's kind of late at night when I'm recording this. But as you can see, this is going to be how you're going to craft it. And then you're going to take your diamond shield, and basically what the diamond shield is going to do. And like I said, you can do different types. You can have a wooden shield, stone shield, iron shield, gold shield, blah, blah, blah. You get the point. But let's go ahead and take a zombie. Let's go ahead and spawn one zombie in. And actually, ooh, we're in peaceful. So let's go ahead and change ourselves to easy. And let's go ahead and spawn in a zombie just like that. And basically what this shield is going to do is, as you can see, we can go into F5 and it's basically going to act like a normal shield. So let's go ahead and maybe this might shield us a little bit from the zombie burning up. But let's go ahead and go into game mode 0. And spawn in this zombie, and if we protect ourselves, as you can see, he's not going to hurt us as much as you can see. It's kind of protecting us, so we want to get him away from us now, because now he's starting to hurt us from the fire. But as you can see, he really didn't hurt us as much as he normally would. So basically, the shield is obviously going to protect you. I mean, that's why it's called a shield, obviously. So let's go ahead and move on to one of our last two things. Now, there are a few more things in this mod. There's a few potions, but I'm not going to cover those today. Basically, I'm just going to cover all the weapons. If you'd like to check out the potions, you're welcome to download the mod and check it out yourself. So this is going to be the spear, the second to last thing. It's obviously going to take one diamond and 2 sticks, my bad. And then it's going to give you this diamond spear, and you can get these spears after you throw them. And if you don't know what a spear is, basically it's a stick that you throw with a little sharp thing on the end. So basically, if we hold it back like that, and then it's obviously going to kill the person or whatever you shoot it at, and hopefully in one hit. Most of them will be one hit unless you're at long range. So if we get a little farther away, it's not going to be super accurate. You're probably going to have to aim up to hit your targets. As you can see, I'm going to have to aim way up here to hit the sheep that I want down there. But as you can see, you can pick them up, so it's going to be kind of like throwing knives, I guess you could say. So you can stick them in walls. I think you can. Yeah, you can stick them in walls. So it's going to be kind of like the throwing knives, but it's basically going to be a spear instead of a throwing knife. So that is pretty cool. And last but not least is, I guess you could kind of say, an Easter egg. I guess that's what you would call it, an Easter egg of the mod. This is going to be the frying pan of doom, and as you can see, it has 9,001 attack damage. So I guess you could say its power level is over 9,000. So that is pretty cool. There is no crafting recipe for this, as you can see. It's basically, like I said, an Easter egg of the mod. I mean, I found it when I was watching this other person's mod review, and as you can see, if you search in pan in creative, you're going to get this frying pan of doom. And basically what this is going to do is, it is a frying pan of doom. As you can see, its power or attack damage is over 9,000, which is pretty cool. So basically, it's going to demolish anything in one hit, and it's also going to act, believe it acts kind of as a shield too, which is pretty freaking cool. So basically, you can go around killing pretty much anything you want. I mean, the attack damage on this thing is 9,000. 9,000. That is absolutely crazy. A diamond sword has 7 attack damage. This is 9,000. So that is pretty freaking crazy, if you would ask me. So that is a pretty cool thing that they added into the mod. There's also a few other things, I believe. There's also a few potions, like we have the potion of cure, the splash potion of cure, and obviously I'm not 100% sure what these do. I didn't really look into the potions, but there's only like 3 potions that they added in that are new. They added in these, and I think they added in the cure potions. There might be one more, but I'm not 100% sure. But here, I'm just to show y'all the weapons, and as you can see, it's starting to rain, so I'm going to go ahead and end up this mod review. That is about it for the Tux Weapons Mod. So it's a pretty sweet mod, in my opinion. I think it's really freaking cool. If you'd like to download it and check out the rest of it, because there's not much more to check out, but if you would like to check out the rest of it, you are welcome to download it. There's a download link in the description. But that is going to be about it for the Tux Weapons Mod showcase on my channel, which is Unspeakable Gaming. If you enjoyed, ratings are definitely appreciated, And if you haven't subscribed, I would definitely recommend it because I do a lot of awesome stuff like this on my channel. And yeah, that's going to be about it. I'm Unspeakable Gaming, and I will see you guys later. Peace.